driver for Georgia Hall. Didn't move, did it, in that wind?
Yeah, these players will be thinking we're on the wrong side of the draw here with the wind picking up.
Picking up this wind, aren't they? Not worried about the back edge. At least 8 over the pin, so going with the aggressive clubbing up. Oh, good choice. Decision making. There's going to be more talking now. This is why rounds get slower when it starts getting windy, because you see a couple in a row from the same player. Let's see what Georgia Hall can do. Her birdie putt to come on 8, and she's grabbed herself another one as well.
3 birdies in 4 holes. Georgia Hall making a Friday move, couple under now, which is just outside the top 10.
Just keep your eye on Georgia Hall's rhythm in her putting. When the rhythm drops, that's when she starts missing putts, and today it looks smooth. 173 yards flag. There's not much over it if you go left of it. There's only about 5 or 6 yards towards a bunker, so we'll be playing short of this pin also. Wind into from 11 o'clock. Exactly where she wanted to pitch it.
It's almost like Georgia relishes this. She
Get steep on it, that's where that pull comes in. Can she hold this fairway? As I said, only 18 yards wide, looking for a big draw around this dogleg right to left. Well, that's where her feet were aiming, wasn't it, Kate?
Yeah, and I mean,
How pin? It's a front left pin, and if you get this ride in the wind too much, it'll go in the bunker. That bunker long left.
Well, it's going to come up quite high.
Quite high?
It's set up really well.
Okay.
Really well.
Okay,
If I hold it up, it's going to go higher, do you know what I mean?
One more time.
Overdone it. Right idea, just needed to start it down the right.
Wonderful. What a shot that is. That is pure class from Georgia Hall.
Pure striking. See from the takeaway, this is going to be a hard draw for Hall. Didn't draw it enough. Oh, it's got lucky.
It just found a little gap there, didn't it?
Over this bunker on the right-hand side, the flag, so needs to play left of it. Try and eke one in from left to right.
Got a little bit of grab. One of Georgia's Solheim Cup team. One of 3 past winners of this event, Lydia Ko, last year winning it for the 2nd time.
One went the other way at the end compared to Lex's.
Do you prefer it when it's tough like this and, you know, you've shot 71, 72, which is a couple of good scores, or do you prefer it when it's more of a birdie bonanza?
I like the challenge. I mean, yesterday maybe it was a little too extreme with that wind, but I do like when you have to think a little bit, and those windy conditions, be a bit more creative and hit different shots, play with the wind. I enjoy that. That was the best week by far. It was unbelievable, and probably, yeah, one of the best moments in my career for sure.
Because Sunday was special, you know, the circumstance of getting that point as well and what it signified, but you were fantastic all week.
Yeah, I mean, I love team events. Suzanne is a very close friend. I love playing for her. I really a little thinner and less spin.
90 yards left for Georgia Hall. That's down the left and heavy.
Yeah.
That's, might like you were saying, that bounce just against her there. It's carried it too far. One that made the difference on the front nine. And it's done the job on the back nine also.
Yeah, she's rolling it beautifully today, Georgia Hall. How's this playing today?
I think it's playing about a 164 yards. I hit an 8 this morning. We had a little downwind off the right, and yeah, I think it's
Walks it in.
You like that, don't you? You like your little walk in.
yeah, I mean,
Feeling better now.
That needs to get down. Wasteland left,
We
trees
saw Anne
left.
Van Dam, didn't we, in that mess yesterday? I think she's okay.
Anne Russo, she's coming out sideways here. Hasn't done a great job of it either. Looking to avoid the palm tree.
it's ideal, but I understand they are doing their job and they have their timesheets, and I mean, I think at least they are trying to do a good job for everyone and be the same for everyone, so I respect that.
So the layup down the right for Georgia Hall, but she's there for 3. This back right flag, not an easy one to get close to. There's a steep slope a few yards before it. That is why Georgia went long, to try and avoid that slope. She's got another par putt to come. Be like Houdini down this hole.
Yeah.
There's a lot to like about her, a lot to admire. It's tidy. They're looking to sharpen it up this year. That's what Colin Can, her caddy, was talking about this morning on the range. Goes, everything's good, but if it can just move that one notch higher, then we're going to be in the reckoning that a little bit more.
That's a pity. Yeah, unlucky.
Hasn't hit one yet. That'll help.
That was a good swing. Keeping up with Lexi, bisecting the fairway, so off to a good start.
160 flag for Hall, needs to carry that middle right bunker. Everything moves into this pin from left and right. Something like that. Chance to get that drop shot back for Georgia Hall. Excellent iron into the heart of 16 green. Edge pot. You want to finish this round off because it's a round of golf that there's been some good shots in there, but there's been a few iffy ones. However, she's putted well. If you can come out of a round of golf feeling like, yeah, the stuff that I'm good at, which is my long game, that wasn't great, but I hold some putts now. You get a lot from a round where you feel like you haven't quite played well, but you've holed out. You don't almost want to start giving it back towards the end.
Birdie out of this round. Started the day at 1 over par. She just avoids the sand.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, perfect.
Absolutely.
Can I?
This now.
You know that.
Excellent. Little frustration the last couple of holes, but springing the step heading to 18 now for Georgia Hall.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't mess up 18, she's going to come out with this round looking at which will leave herself 115 in. Straight at that media centre. short of the bunkers.